Goddamn. I think we're live, brother. I think we're live.
Oh, once
I think we're
again.
live.
Oh, let me
I have
sit
it.
up here. I'm sit up.
Oh, live. I got the numbers coming up. There we are, brother. There we are.
Sit up. Mama always says, sit up. Sit up straight. We got company in the house.
You got an audience tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Good to go.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Two Alphas. Tonight, we're going to talk to you about gun rights for all. Got a nice little twist with this. See what you guys think about that.
All right, we'll be back in a few. All right, guys, we're here and change the damn music out. And we're live. We're here. I'm still checking some of the feeds and the channels, but before we do that, we're gonna check the. We're gonna thank the sponsor of the show, and that's SaberTeamTactical.com. And go there, and the first thing you're gonna see is this nice, beautiful web page of Saber Team Tactical. And yeah, let me get some things on here real quick. And I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna pull our down. Boom! You can see us, motherfuckers. And
Oh, he's happy tonight.
oh yeah, we got things running tonight. All right, there you go, Al.
All right. So, we're going to start off with our home run hit, and that is Right to Bear protection plan. Not insurance, it's protection. Meaning that once you sign up, it's yours for life. Or I'll just back up with that. I'm getting a little excited too. It's yours as long as you maintain your payments monthly. They'll cover you. That's it. All right. We've done the research on these guys before we actually hooked up with them, and they are one of the best. And everybody gets better. At one time, we said they were the best. It's changed. There are other companies out there that modeling behind these guys, and they're doing a lot of good things. And that's a good thing, as far as business and the competition and all that good stuff. But when you look at this program, you'll see that you can adapt it to your lifestyle. So if you're somebody that's in and out of the state that you live in, you can get coverage in the state that you mostly go to. And if you go to a variety of states, all you have to do is plug in that this is going to this state at this time. When you come back, you go on the website, check off on your when you log in, you check off saying you're not going anymore. You're going to be home for 6 months. You don't pay for the coverage in another state or the coverage in for the entire country. You don't pay for that. You pay at a different premium. Then when you want to go back, you hit it again and you pay it. You only pay for what you need, right? So that's the good thing. The other thing is you do not have to be. You won't be reimbursed. They'll cover you right away, right? Most important is that if something should happen and it goes down, your first phone call to Right to Bear is to a lawyer. So that information is confidential. It's protected, right? That's a key because as much as we train, as much as we practice, nobody knows how they're going to react when it actually happens. So you may blurt out something that you normally wouldn't do, and they may sink your ship. So when you deal with Right to Bear, you're talking to a lawyer, and that lawyer is going to respond to your location. If you need a bail, if you get a bond set upon you, you will be bailed out by Right to Bear with no cost to you. If you have a firearm, the firearm's confiscated. They're going to bring a new one for you. It may not be new, but they're going to bring something to allow you to have in place of that. We've heard that nobody asked for it back. We heard some people say they returned it. But for them, it's one of those things where it's kind of liberal in that, hey, you need it, here it is. They're not going to say, okay, You got this for 30 days and hope everything works out within 30 days. Hold on to it. If you decide you want to give it back to you, and I don't know if this will be back up, but we've heard stories that people will still have the firearm after their incident is long done, right? So good people, they're backed by my guy's favorite gun store, and that's Palmetto State. So they've pledged their kitchen sink to this program. And we do. Haven't been tested yet, but we do. All right. When you finish that, you go up to the top, you click classes, and everything will populate.
Hey, can you guys hear us all right? I don't know if your microphone sounds muffled.
I was thinking the same thing. I was trying to pick it up.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's really after
There you
midnight
go.
voice.
It sounds better now. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Sarge.
What's that?
Volumes about as weak as Pedro Joe's piss stream. Thank you, bro. Love you too.
And speaking of that, let's go ahead and announce some of the guys in here real quick. Unfolding Joker, thanks for stopping by. Big Shooter, Dear Sarge, thank you. We got a whole bunch of other you guys on there that's not in the chat stream too. But
sound off in the chat if you got a keyboard.
Yeah, say where you're at. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, let us know.
All right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to scroll down a little bit, but any of these classes that you see that don't have a date next to it, you guys just go ahead and let us know. We'll come out for small groups. We'll bring all the information out to run you through all the classes from semi-automatic to shotguns to concealed carry, you name it, we'll get you covered. We'll take care of you from that. Next class coming up is August 25th, and that's the concealed carry stop the bleed class, right? That's a medical class that's going to teach you how to use a Israeli gauze and a tourniquet. Multiple uses in it, not just one time, multiple uses, so that you'll know how to pack it, you know how to store it, you know how to carry it, you know how to deploy it, whether it's for yourself or for another individual. That way you learn and get accustomed to it. So if something should happen that needs you to respond, you're not going to hesitate. And when you practice and you come out and train with us and then you go home and practice on your own, you'll be fine. When you think that you looked at a YouTube video and you strap on strap some gauze in your pocket or put a tourniquet on your belt and you never put it on anybody, you never put it on yourself, and you're just going to hope for the best.
Never taking out the plastic.
Yeah, we've seen some of those too, where guys get, and everybody wants to keep their stuff, for the most part, except for the two of us. We're two jerks. But they want to hold on to it, and they got the little plastic film on it, and it's like, how are you going to get that off? And then you look at them, and they got the Velcro across the windlass, and it's like, dude, you're never getting that tourniquet out, and it's you want to help them, but it's like, but anyway, those are the details that you get in these classes and the hands-on experience that you need.
So, and a lot of people don't understand this concealed carry class is actually it's designed for pistols. So it's not with rifles, no tack gear. It's pistols only. So it's going to help you if you're in an active shooter situation or anything of that nature, and that's what this class is designed for.
Right.
And
it's also everyday
EDC. So how to you're gonna be able to engage targets. You got to put your guns away. You're gonna have to call the police. You're gonna have to do all that other stuff. So that's what's gonna break down.
One of the good things that I see about it as well is that it helps with the aftermath. Nobody ever thinks about that. Everybody, glory comes when I'm laying down suppressive fire, jumping over 4 cars and rolling underneath this one. Okay, now that everything's done and people are wounded and people that you love and care for are wounded, what are you gonna do now?
Yeah,
hope that the ambulance gets there sooner.
Ambulance.
I said it on purpose. I want to see
ambulance.
You get the ambulance because he's leaking.
Right.
You got people leaking out here. Right. So, that's the key. And the next class after that will be in September, and that's Stop the Bleed. It's a medical rifle battle class. That one's a little bit more complicated. That's a little bit more movement. That's a little bit more people having to join in and work as a team. And that's a good thing, because of those type of experiences, you just don't get, going to the range on the weekend or hanging out with the buddies. it's formulated to put stress on you, but not put you in over danger. You got to listen to us. You got to pay attention. You got to move when we tell you to move, but it's not putting you downrange, so to speak. We've had people come out and take this class who've actually been downrange. They came back and they love it. They said the information is great, update, yada yada, good stuff, and charge on. So if you want to experience this, and this is a class that pops smoke. You want to come to a class and experience something as close as you can get without saying I do or actually having bullets flying in your direction. This is the class to come to.
We'll give you that drill instructor experience.
Oh yeah. Well, if you want to experience the boot feeling without wearing those little panty shorts, show up. And show up and fuck up. So I'll say it that way. Show up and fuck up, and you'll see. Yeah, even people who think that they're doing the best for the group can get it.
Yeah,
trust me,
it's a lot of fun. And I bought some new smoke. So I got a whole bunch of smoke, but I got some white, but I got some different colors I'm gonna throw too. So, and so you guys experience some different colors.
Yeah, September 29th, it'd be nice and medium hot because the guy over there doesn't like when it's hot. He just like medium hot, just one hot.
The 25th is gonna be a stroker for me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, Sarge. You know those PT shorts.
Oh yeah. No.
One ball's always coming out.
No, I don't do that.
So the rifle and tactical gear class is what ends the year for us, and that is a extreme class. I mean, it's as extreme as you can get as a civilian. It's one of those deals where you have to be an intermediate shooter or better. You have to be, just because we're not going to be able to help you clear malfunctions, make sure the gun's loaded, things of that nature. You have to be able to keep the gun hot and keep it in running order. And if it happens to have a malfunction, you got to clear it and keep moving. Mm-hmm. And you have to follow directions. And you have to be in the right place at the right time. And you have to turn in the right direction, because if you turn in the wrong direction, you will get the hand of God. Will touch you.
It's not that bad.
It's not at first. Yeah. It's only when you resist. And then his minion Darth Vader comes out, and your feet start to slowly rise off the ground.
Unfolded Joker Ranger panties. Yeah. And Unfolded Joker,
there you go.
He found a place that did combat lifesaver training in his area. And
okay.
There are various level of training. Good stuff from what he's seen. And they even teach you the suture. Interesting. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They didn't want us that. I know you've been to Unfolding Joker, several combat lifesaver courses. And that's one thing they would teach you how to do everything except sew somebody up. So they didn't want you sewing anybody up. And very interesting.
Yeah, that was like a few years ago. All the guys were getting that. It's like a trachea, but it's the new one. That tube. And I'm like, bro.
The long needle, and it's supposed to stick it in your throat. If you if you had a collapsed thorax, and that's dangerous. I have talked to several of the medics, and they was like,
and if you haven't done it 1,000 times, I don't want you touching me.
They said, don't do it, because you can kill that person. You can kill them. Yeah. It's like Unfolding Joker said, oh yes, I've done my share of courses and continue to train down range when I can. God damn, there you go. That's what I like. But it's time for some refreshers. This is always time for refresher courses. You know what I'm saying? And it's always good to take a course from somebody you don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Dear Sarge, he's done with his smoke breaks. I better get back to work for Mr. Sarge. Makes me wear Ranger panties very undignified. Okay. All right. Get back to work. All right,
yeah, man. We'll catch up with you. Keep those panties in the drawer for later. Yeah, special occasions.
Yeah, she might make you wear female panties backwards.
Oh shit. Anyway, so rifle and tactical gear class, where this goes way off the rails. It's a high round count course, and you will fire a lot of rounds, a lot of movement, and it's tactics that are very that are useful, and you will see them today. You will see these pieces of it as you go along. 6-man at the max, or 6 people, if you want to hear it that way, as Max, so that we can
Yeah,
keep a
I've had two females in that course so far. Two.
yeah.
Only two.
It's somewhat intimidating. One of the ladies that was out there on last Saturday, she might come.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she might come.
Okay.
She was shooting a 30-06.
A 30. She was shooting a 308.
Bro, she was shooting older than that. Like one of them was it
Boat
like
action. Boat action.
yes. Well,
Come
like a
on,
World
man.
War One joke.
You can't come out to that class with that shit.
No, no,
Shit.
no. I'm just saying
Oh.
the fact that she was having a good time shooting that gun. Most people would flinch on that, even men.
Oh, okay.
It's a wooden stock, bro. There's no rubber piece, and it's
Nah.
a metal stock. It's a piece of
Okay.
metal inside of
All
that.
right. She want to come out and get a taste. Come on out.
And every time she pulled the trigger, you see the head jerk, and it was like, yeah, you keep on having fun because I ain't. That's a bone rattler.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the rifle and tactical gear class at the end, and also bring any gear that you have that you want to test.
Yeah.
It's a lot of movement. You can roll around on the floor if you want.
Anything you bought on Amazon or Whoosh, bring it out.
Temu,
And we'll see if we'll see if it hold up half a day. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And if you got plate carriers, wear your plates. Do not come out without a plate carrier without plates in it. This is the time.
Hey, didn't you have somebody recent? Oh, that was the private event.
Yes, that private.
You let him go. Because I was about to say, you let that guy go.
Yeah. I was about to. I thought about small. You saw me pulling on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh Lord.
And I thought, and just now I was about to get on you, and then I remembered it was private, and then different atmosphere.
Yeah, different atmosphere. Yeah, but if it was a real event, it would be like, where your plates at? They're in the car. Go get them. You know what I'm saying?
Or either that, we could fill them with some rocks.
Yeah, or I can set it. You'll wear mine.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I forgot them.
Yeah. And then go to the Laser Engraving side. I got a show coming up in September. We just got, I think the confirmation's coming tomorrow. We got two 10 by 10 days. So my selling booth has gotten, instead of one selling booth, it's expanded to two. I run 4 8-foot tables, and and 4 upright vertical racks. So yeah, it's huge. And so I do stuff like plaques. This is the before on the left, and that's what it looks like on some bass wood. Metal, you can get your dog tags done, and some leather patches, dog tags, and just patches. This stuff is good for holidays, birthdays, graduations, anniversaries, anything of that nature. You come up with the design, and we make it. And shoot me up, saberteamtactical@gmail.com, and we can talk about it. And before we go into the topic, I just want to say we're on Twitch, and we're on Locals, and we're on YouTube, and we're on the mighty Rumble. And please, on Rumble, I need you guys to give me a thumbs up. We got a whole bunch of you guys in here on Rumble, and I only got 3 thumbs up. So go ahead and give me those thumbs ups on the Rumbles. Helps the show out. I'm really not worried about YouTube, because they're gonna pull that channel down one of these days. And for the 3 guys that are watching over on YouTube, give us a thumbs up if you're still there. You know what I'm saying? But help those 2 channels out as much as you can, and it doesn't hurt anything just to give a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? And all right. And Rumble, and share on Rumble. Share the show on Rumble to other people that you know in the community, or you may think they might have a similar interest in conversation like this, and so we can get more followers and get more people to join. And also, to follow the show, go in the search tab on Rumble and type in the 2 Alphas Talk, and follow this show. And if you follow the show, then you'll be able to know when we go live. It'll come up on your phone or your tablet or anything that's in your email or confirmation. But a notification will go out and it'll let you know. Then you can watch the show. If you don't want to watch the show live, you can save it. You can go to that save button that's in just before the in the comments, share and save it to your watch later. And you can watch it later when we're off there. You know what I'm saying? So it's plenty of times to watch a show. So
And we
don't,
appreciate you. We
yeah.
appreciate you.
And you can also do comments after the show. I try to respond to guys who do comments too. So wish there was a way they can keep the live chat up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's weird because when I look at it, I can't see where the like permanent chat would be. And I looked at other guys' channels as well, other pages, and I don't see where there's any place that you can write and that way it'll stay there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just hit a button that says doc chat. Doc chat. I don't know what that is. Enable slow
shit.
chat, live chat.
All right, guys, it's been real. See you next time.
We won't be here anymore. All right. So the subject for tonight is, let me get the tab. Oh. All right. Gun rights for all. I can probably, since that's so short, I can probably do this. Probably take the ticker off and just have it there. Yep, there it is. Boom. Look at that. Boy, I'm learning so much over here on Rumble. You know?
Yeah, it seems it's more intuitive for you over there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easier to find stuff. You know? So we're on Rumble Studios, guys. That's what's happening. We're on Rumble Studios permanently now. So all right. Let's get some background music. You can go ahead, Al. Anytime
Yeah, I'm looking at it, man. I was gonna get right with you right here. All right, let's see. Bingo. So tonight's topic stems from a case that happened and went all the way to the Supreme Court. And a lot of times we hear about red flag laws, and everybody says no, 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 and we don't. And rightfully so. It's an infringement, right? And then it's arbitrary. It depends on who, what, when, and where. And sometimes it's one of those things where somebody can say something that wasn't proven, but yet the government acts on that unproven information to make sure to safeguard or potentially safeguard someone else. So in this case, the young man, I'm trying to find his name. That's what I was looking for.
Started with an R.
Yeah, it's and it also, what the good thing with this case was it tied back to the Bruen case out of New York. So that was like, whoa, and it kind of has a lot of ripple effect to us, right? His name is Zaki Rahimi. Hey Ralph, was this Rahimi? Right. So this is it right here. Let me see if I can share that.
Yeah, you can. It should pop right up.
Yep. All right. So this is it. The Supreme Court upholds a law that prevents domestic abusers from owning guns, right? They literally at one point had agreed to reinstate this guy's gun rights. And I thought I highlighted it. His name is down here. Where is he? Here we go. This is him. Right. So he's an immigrant from Afghanistan. And this is him. His conviction on the grounds that the federal law violated his Second Amendment rights. He assaulted his girlfriend in Texas, and he threatened to shoot her if she told anyone. Then later on, he goes on a shooting spree, and he fires and shoots. Here he goes. He threatened another woman with a gun, and 2 months later, opened fire in public 5 times. So they don't really tell. I looked up earlier today. They don't really tell you if he hit anybody, but he's involved in shooting his firearm in public 5 different times within a month period. They know it's him. Cameras, whatever. They know it's him. He's in jail now. And long story short, I get to bust the bubble first. He's now said he doesn't want anything to do with firearms, right? But they go through this whole court case that goes all the way to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court ruled 8-1 that he was in violation. The law was in violation of his Second Amendment rights. Now, if you watch any of the previous shows, you'll hear that I've said it numerous times. We have to separate ourselves from idiots. We have to point our fingers at these people who do dumb shit with firearms and say, no, you're an asshole. You're an idiot. We're not like you. You're not like us. Nope. Because we're law abiding. We don't go on the offensive because we're mad at somebody or because we had a bad day at work. Now we go, grab a gun and just go shooting indiscriminately into crowds of people. So these are things that we have to separate ourselves from. If not, then we, in this case, the lawyers who presented this, I read something, the NRA and Guns of America, they really didn't have a real a statement in reference to this. It was kind of vague. They recognized it, they understood it, and they're watching it, and they're waiting for it. So maybe there'll be more information as it comes out. But the key to and this also occurred in 2023. If I remember, yep, it also occurred in first major test of the 2022. So they went in 22 and they made a decision in 23. He actually did all this stupidness in 2019. So that is what I'm saying to you, is that we have to separate ourselves verbally, and then if necessary, we point out the errors of these different things that happen with people. But do we have are we all in this together? Should we reinstate people who've gone to jail and they say non-violent offenders? Should we reinstate their gun rights when they come out of jail for selling 3 or 4 kilos of cocaine? What's the other one? The guys that did the PPO, whatever it was, PPE loans.
PPE.
Yeah,
PPE loans.
Those guys that fraud guys. Should we
Yes.
allow them to go when you go to jail, you come back and you reinstate your voting rights and reinstate also your ability to carry a firearm? So these are the things that when you look at it from the surface, it's like where we go with this, or how far we go with it. How far do we support these people? Because if we continue to support them, then we're bringing them back in the fold, right? When he had that's the key, the other one. He had a restraining order that suspended his handgun license and prohibited him from possessing firearms. He violated that, of course, and I'm sure that's a big shocker to everybody, but he did violate it. And he threatened another woman with a gun, and 2 months after that, it was when he had to open fire in 5 different public places. Right? How do we respond to that? We see videos and we shake our heads and all of that, but later on, when it becomes when it goes to court, and we have judges that we voted for locally who make these decisions, do we say, okay, give them the rights back? And I got another little twist I'm gonna bring up a little bit later on, but do we say, okay, yeah, he deserves the right to carry a firearm and defend his family and himself? And that's what these guys were saying. That's what the Supreme Court was saying, that taking the gun rights away from him kind of opens him up, especially in a state where other people can carry firearms.
I think it's a setup.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but I think it's a setup. And seeing what they're trying to do here is to get clowns like him to have guns. And they know these guys have potential for violence. And when you get, because right now the statistics are going in the favor of the EDC carrier and the legal concealed carrier, and they're not committing crimes. That's what they're finding out. So what you have to do is give somebody their gun rights. Give somebody their gun rights who think they are a model citizen.
Yeah.
Now this guy goes out, shoot up, kill, maim everybody on a shooting spree or whatever, and they say, "See, this is why we need to ban guns."
Oh, by the way, he had never been arrested before, neither.
Of course, yeah, he's a model citizen, because they'll do that to say, okay, this guy right here, he was a model citizen. Let's ban guns and take them away from these guys, because see, we told you, just because they have a concealed carry permit, it doesn't mean they're good people. You know what I'm saying? And they'll use him as an example. Even if it's just 1% of the population that does it, they'll still bring up, back in Minnesota, this dude was a model citizen. And we know for a fact he was a registered Republican. And and he had multiple guns. They knew, he was never committed a crime. He just snaps one day, and now we need to keep guns out of these guys' hands. How are we going to do that? Well, if he has no access to guns, then he wouldn't have been able to commit the crime.
Right.
There it is.
Yep.
There it is.
And like I know, That's not true. That's
No,
not
it's
true.
not
That
true.
it sounds great in words and even written on paper, but when it comes down to it, people who are criminals will find a way to get to arm themselves.
Yeah.
And the only people who are going to show up to and this chick's talking about buyback. Only people who are going to show
Oh,
up
she
to
wants
taking gun situation are law-abiding citizens.
Kamala Harris
Mm,
wants a national buyback, a
right.
national buyback. So instead of you getting $50, you're gonna probably get 20. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
it's gonna be on the national level. You know how they are. Are they gonna give you an EBT card? You know what I'm saying? With
Oh
$25
man,
on it.
damn.
Tell you that to go down to Walmart and buy some oranges or something. But yeah, it's a joke, man. How she's what she's talking about, she can't do without the hand of Congress. She think she cannot go in there and just with the stroke of a pen. And Obama thought the same thing and
Hmm.
tried to just wipe out the Second Amendment. It's
Right.
not going to happen. You can't do it. It's illegal. No Supreme Court will go for it. And so they're just talking out of their ass to try to get it. But she don't like guns. I mean, she is a full fledged uh, lunatic.
Anti. Yeah.
Lunatic.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And she keeps bringing up about how things are great in Australia.
Yeah, because I didn't realize how radical she really was until she started talking about Australia.
Hmm.
And I think she got too many penises to the brain or something like that.
Wow.
But it's she. This is it is amazing that she is uber duber anti-gun and a whack job.
Hmm.
Uber duper. I mean, what she wants to do will radically change this country forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And don't, like I keep telling you guys, do not underestimate this race. They're already cheated. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're doctoring the photos of
Events.
the events. That's been proven that they're doctoring them. Some people are blowing them up and looking at the pictures of the people, and they are being doctored, and trying to say they got more people than what they're having. And every time you go see J.D. Vance and Trump speak, if you notice, the news media are just attacking them and not attacking her. So the news is on her side again. So they're already getting ready to cheat, and it's just so be prepared. Um, a lot of states, a couple of states so far are talking about going back to paper ballots. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
damn.
But yeah, and and a lot of people don't. Gun issues are really the biggest thing. Most of you guys are around guns or in gun facilities all the time. You see these same people coming in there to buy guns, talking about they need to protect themselves, but these same clowns are talking about I am going to vote for Kamala.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And it's nuts, man. I don't
Well,
understand it.
I don't know where everyone, the majority of people live, but if you are in a formerly red state, you will probably notice that a lot of folks coming from blue states are moving into your communities because it's been run well and it's clean and they want that.
I call those people cockroaches.
Well, those people are coming and they're bringing the same set of dirty drawers that they had wherever they come from.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to keep wearing those same dirty drawers.
Yep.
And that same mentality is now going to fester wherever you live. And that's just,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm gonna be fair with it. I mean, I watch it, I see it. I see people, they enjoy the Second Amendment now that they're here, but at the same time, they do nothing towards it. They have no idea. They literally think it's wrong that we don't have a registry in the state of Georgia.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
well, they don't feel comfortable not telling the government how much and what they have and where they keep it. It's like
Right.
you that's called freedom. I know you're not
Right.
with it, but that's freedom. You don't have to get permission to do most things, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Liberty Witcher. Yeah, a lot of people don't know Kamala Harris is anti-gun, but you don't have to know it. Just go listen. It's all on video, and seeing that's what's happening here. You got a lot of low information voters. They
Man,
they
that's a good one, bro.
they sit here and they'll watch these commercials and stuff, not realizing that everything is at jeopardy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You're the most dumbest motherfucker on this earth if you're not paying attention to what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's going for the old and the young. And especially some of these old people are fucking insane stupid. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
got to pay attention. This is it. This is it. You look at the whole world is burning down right now. You got the UK is putting people in jail. They don't even have gun rights. They're putting people in jail for posting stuff on X
Yeah, I
or
saw that.
Facebook.
Mhm.
And these guys are not just getting a little time, they're getting like 20, 30 years, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you got to look at um, if we lose our gun rights here in the United States, you're going to lose the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, probably Sixth. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of things.
They all cave in after
Yeah,
that.
they all cave.
Mhm.
They all cave. They can do what they want with you at that point. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And also invasion.
Right. Yeah, and that's true. Well, that used to be true, Liberty Witcher, or you assume if Kamala Harris is a Democrat and that she is the one that voted, she is the one to vote for because Trump must be a racist. That used to be that was the mantra they pushed out in 2016 that Trump was a racist. Everybody knew Trump wasn't a racist, and but they know they can't push it out now. It got foiled when he went to the Black Reporters
The
conference and
journalist. The journalist.
journalists, and he stood fast. And they tried to label him as a racist then, and it didn't catch. You know what I'm saying? And
It's about the words, not the deeds. The words,
right.
not the deeds.
And seeing a lot of people don't realize he was president for 4 years. He was
Mhm.
president for 4 years. So he's got a track record. The guy did everything he said he was going to do when he ran for president.
And if he didn't do it, he tried to do it.
Yep.
He got some stone. You know, like I know, and everyone else listening to this, that if you got two houses and you got a red team and a blue team, you're not going to be able to get everything done. And when the blue team doesn't want you to, and vice versa. So you get as much as you can to get done, and then you got to go around the way, and you try to get people to bend and favor, wash hands, and do all that kind of stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
no president, I think, going on until something changes, will ever have what we've seen as guys in their 50s and older, seeing
Mm-hmm.
presidents and politicians working across the aisle. You're not going to see
Right.
that anymore. Everybody's
Right.
got their own way, and even their constituents don't want to deal with it.
Right. Like
So,
Dear Sarge says, no one talks about outlawing cars
mhm.
or reintroducing probation when a drunk driver kills people. No, they
Right.
don't. They don't say, "Well, all Audis, we need to get rid of Audis now."
Mhm.
Or what's the new one? The Scat Packs,
Oh
Chargers.
yeah,
Yeah, them things got 400 and something horses on them things.
man. Every time I see one of them, I move out the
Yeah,
way.
they
I move
outrun
over.
it.
Get yep.
They outrunning state troopers.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And state troopers are running Chargers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just like, what the hell? Yeah.
Mm.
But I understand Liberty Witcher. Just look at California. The crime is rampant. And in the big cities, the prosecutors are refusing to prosecute criminals. Yet everyone keeps voting for the people and the policies that causes the mess
Absolutely.
because they're brainwashed.
Mhm.
They're completely brainwashed. And a lot of these people, they sit up here, and most people can't. eh, Not and what makes people stupid is these phones. That's what makes them stupid because they got these phones right here, the most powerful tool that we have in this century right now, and people won't go and read news.
They won't
They'll
find three sources. They look at the first
no.
one and they go with it.
Well, they look at TikTok. Most of them
Mhm.
TikTok brains. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? They go to
And
TikTok.
and the
Go ahead.
creators of TikTok are getting exactly what they wanted.
Mindless
Yep.
idiots. You know what I'm saying?
Dummies.
Yeah, they dumb down our whole society. So you just say, okay, vote for this, go for this, and like,
It
hey,
makes you feel good too.
right. And seeing Kamala Harris, they doing it because they told you she was a woman. So all the women are, and
Mhm.
then you have they told you she's black. So all the black people, even guys, black guys,
Oh
they're
my
like, oh, I'm
goodness.
gonna vote for Kamala Harris. She's the best thing we ever had. She's a freaking idiot. She don't even like that black people. She never has. You know what? She like Willie Brown and she like Montel Williams, but that was on a different
Is
page.
that what they call it now? Like,
Yeah, like. Yeah, we understand Liberty, Richard. That is California now. California is destroyed.
yeah,
California,
but think
but
about it.
see, no,
What both you guys saying, that's 20 years ago. This
right,
is the long game. It took that long and for it to get down. And I'll even go further back than go into the 80s and the late 70s
but check
where they
this
started
out.
this.
But check this out.
Hmm.
They had 4 years to fix everything that she's talking about fixing now, and she's even plagiarizing Donald Trump stuff. She says she wants to take don't tax the tips. It's like he just said that 3 months ago,
Hmm.
and been saying it at every rally, and now she's trying to take it. And then you look at if she's from California and she's speaking like Gavin Newsom with a dress on, what do you think they have planned for the United States? And you looking at a test model of California, you know what I'm saying? The only thing they
Yeah.
need to do is give illegals guns, give them the rights, what we were just talking about,
Hmm.
and give. Then you have radicals out here with guns and it's going nuts, so they can say, okay, enough with these guns. We need to ban them. And the first incident that we have of an uprising with firearms, they're gonna try to get rid of them. Watch,
Oh yeah.
guarantee
In comes martial law.
you. Yep, they're gonna try to get rid of them. And they're gonna try, everybody knows what happened during Katrina when the martial law hits, and this was by the Bushes. He did the mass test with this. They put in martial law in Louisiana, and they went from door to door with the 82nd and knocked on everybody's door and asked them if they had guns, give them up, and they confiscated them and left those people in those areas without firearms or weapons. That was
Where
their
was
way.
that?
That was in Louisiana during the Katrina.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. They had Blackwater down there, had an 82nd down there. I knew guys who were with both of those organizations who was down there,
Yep.
and they told me
I had
what
some
happened.
friends that were
Yeah.
who were with Blackwater during that time. Same
hmm
thing.
Yeah. I
And
knew a
it's
guy.
well documented.
Yeah.
It's well documented. I mean, they were taking like single barrel shotguns, bro. They
hmm
anything. They
Anything with a,
didn't
yeah.
anything that could fire a projectile with gunpowder was
Yep.
confiscated.
And this was George Bush. You know what I'm saying? And because he's a part of he's a part of the establishment. He's no different. You know what I'm saying? But right now we got a guy that's they say is so dangerous to this country that they threw the kitchen sink at him and they still can't stop him. They're still
Hmm.
trying to kill him. Still can't stop him. You got to ask yourself, why?
Hmm.
Why are they going out of their way trying to stop this guy? It's not making sense.
Right.
You got a news media is doing it. You got organizations that are doing it. You got everybody's doing it. You know what I'm saying? What is so dangerous about this guy that you're trying to stop him and actually going to cheat and destroy our voting rights in order to do it? You know what I'm saying?
Yep. It's obviously something is there. What it is almost anybody's guess, but there's something there.
Mm-hmm. Right,
Yeah, read
exactly.
that one. The last day of Sarge one.
You go ahead and read
Mm.
it. You can
He's
read
trying to be
that.
fair. To be honest, he's trying to be fair, guys. You can see it.
Okay,
Sarge is trying to be fair.
read it. You say don't be fair, you read it. All right. To be fair, Kamala Harris. I'm just
Eh,
gonna summarize it. I'm not gonna actually read. I'm gonna summarize it. This is Kamala Harris's story. Okay, her father was Jamaican, her mother was Indian. Her father and mother, some reason or another, they didn't live together. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So she didn't adopt her father's last name. She adopted her mother's last name. I think she did, didn't she? Is it Harris?
Hmm.
Yeah. And so she always said she was her
No, I think the
mother's.
mom had one of them names from her native planet. I'll look it up.
Okay. Well, she's always said she was her mother's child. She never talks about her father. Now, her father got on her when she ran for office in the first time, and because she came up with a lie that she was smoking weed, and he was like, "That was a lie," and he busted her ass. This time, he's not saying anything about anything, but um, but she really didn't have much contact with him. If you look at all the photographs that they're producing in her ads, you don't see her father. I think in one picture you might see one with her and her father and her mother, but she was real small. But majority, I don't. She didn't grow up with her father, and
Yeah,
she.
she it's her daddy's name. He's Donald Harris, and the mother is something last name Gopalan.
Okay, and I'll take that back. And um, uh, and then so she didn't. Nobody knew she was black. In the 2016 election, she didn't say she was black. She said, "I'm an Indian woman running for president." You know what I'm saying? All
Mm.
this stuff is documented, all of it. So I really don't know why she turned and said she's black. I would probably surprised her husband, but
Oh, shit.
uh, but it's kind of funny because we only have
Oh,
13 to
yeah.
12% black people in the United States. It's not enough to make a difference. You know what I'm saying? So it's not enough to really swing any vote in any state in any in this nation at all. It's just a trickle. But they're acting like we black people have 70% of the vote in the United States. We don't. It's only 12 to 13%. That's it. And so, and you don't even vote for the president. You vote for your electoral college, and they vote for the president. So I just think it's funny because when she did that, it was a whole slew of white liberals who jumped on their side. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't a lot of black people. There was a few black people, but not a lot. I'm seeing more black people turn against her than going with her. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
it is very very interesting. But they have a plan for us, and you guys can't see the plan, and it's going to be drastic. I mean, and then if we lose this race, and we could lose it because they could cheat, they could do a lot of different things, and we're going to be sitting here with egg on our face, saying what happened. You know what I'm saying? This is not a shoe in, so you got to get everybody out here to vote. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? So they can't cheat the numbers. You know?
Mm. Yeah, I totally agree.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Well, liberal Witcher, Liberty Witcher. Well, I don't know why I called you liberal. Sorry about that. White liberals think they absolve
Absolve
themselves of
themselves of
guilt
guilt.
if they vote for a black person. Yes, they are very, very guilty. And white liberals are the most racist people I ever met. They are. White liberals are very, very racist. They'll call you out your name. They'll call you a black son of a whatever. They will do all that, not in person, but on the internet.
Hey,
You know
did
what
you
I'm
see
saying?
that one that one that was one of your favorite transistor type people, and the young lady,
No, I
the
didn't see
black
that.
female walking down the street, the transistor says, "You bump
Oh
me."
yeah, 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 yeah,
That
yeah, yeah,
one,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they're
same
challenging
thing.
black. They're challenging black folks now.
Yeah, but that was the
Yeah,
same thing as you just said.
yeah, yeah,
She's ultra liberal,
yeah,
and yet a bump, a bump. She accused the black girl of
yeah,
bumping her because
yeah.
it was confused.
Right, right. And,
Mm-mm.
and it's and that's funny because they try to tell you you're not black enough. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
he did.
No, that's
The Dizzy one said that.
I
What's his
know, but
name?
that's
Biden.
that's That's what I'm talking about. White liberals. White liberals try to say you're not black enough because you don't support their cause. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? I'm not supporting none of their causes. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Unfolding Joker. Do you think it's time to shut down service to citizenship?
Yeah,
This
going
is
in the
got.
military.
Yeah, I think we needed. Yeah, what Al just said. I think every citizen should have at least 2 years in the military, and that's including women too.
Hmm.
Yeah, 2 years you need to serve, but you actually owe 8. So you got. So you'll do 2 years on active duty. You'll owe 8, so you do the rest of the 6 years in the reserves and
Yeah,
National Guard.
yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense
yeah,
because you always have a fighting force when you need to
yeah,
call upon them.
yeah. You'll have that retention. That's what you'll have because right now the Army is 40,000 short
See,
of manpower. The females have been there. 10,000 females join the military every year. Um, they usually have a man structure of 40,000 men every year, but nobody's joining. Nobody's joining because their their ad program is all woke, and so they destroyed themselves. And when they forced all those guys to get the shot, is that was another problem. You
yeah,
know, so
definitely.
yeah, everybody's like, screw that, I'm not doing it.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The military is not the place to go to bother yourself anymore. You're just gonna go in there and get indoctrinated. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? What
And-
you're supposed to
and-
get indoctrinated to be for the country and
right.
to be a model citizen and to be, but you're being indoctrinated to be woke. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
And speaking of,
yeah.
we talking about citizenship. One of the things back to the topic of the night is that that person came from another place, becomes an American citizen, and then abuses the laws, and we see that a lot. If you pay attention to it, you'll see people come from other places, not only from outside of this country, but also from within this country. They live, say, New York or Baltimore or somewhere in DC and Chicago, California, anywhere. Well, Northern California, right? That's where it's fucked up because you can have guns in certain part of California.
Yeah. You
Wherever
can
it's
have
bad.
you can have guns in all of California. It's the counties you got to be careful of. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the good places.
Yeah.
So, but when you look at it, they'll get there and then they'll get into um that part of the country and you utilize the freedoms there. And then once they do that, you see a lot of dumb shit happening, like being angry with somebody instead of just walking away, turn around and shoot him, or
Mm-hmm.
and these are people who are outside that culture. Be honest,
Mm-hmm.
when you have a gun culture and you have people who grow up from knee high of a jitterbug to understanding and fearing and respecting firearms, then you have people who watch television and believe everything they see on TV. There's no morphing. There's no what's that thing respawning. That
Right.
it doesn't happen in real life. Just because you see the actor at the end of the movie and he's been shot 14 times throughout that hour and a half show, that's not true. And yet people use firearms like they are that humans are disposable. Like you can shoot somebody and they'll be fine. Or it's just a gunshot wound. This is crazy. Um, when that happens, we have people when you look at it, and I mean just a little deeper, just type that person's name in and see what else comes up. And you'll see that a lot of these folks come from places that are anti-gun and very restrictive. Then when they get to the new place, they just unravel and they don't take time to learn and understand the protocol.
And it,
Being threatened for your life, not because you feel bad because they made fun of you.
well,
It's two different things.
in their country, they can just shoot you. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
but see those two, and that's
Yeah.
not a proponent of the
Right.
Second Amendment. That
Right.
is an opponent of the Second Amendment.
Right.
These people who do that, I'll venture to say, the people who go out here and do dumb shit are doing nothing more than taking away from the Second Amendment,
I
more so
mean,
than
look at all the people who are coming over here, and let's forget about trying to give felons who had their felonies when they served their time their gun rights back.
Mhm.
They're not even talking about that. They're just trying to go after the illegals and give them gun rights. You notice that? And it
Th- th-
says screw the felons.
What
You know what
was
I'm
it?
saying?
Texas or California where they were making those they're actually illegals, but they're going to allow them to become police officers.
Yes.
And
Carry
um,
guns.
right.
Carry
And the thing
guns.
was, they were going to let them carry guns when they were on duty, and then off duty, they weren't going to have it. And the people saying, "Hey, that's dangerous for them."
Yeah.
Just for them to go home without a gun, wearing a damn uniform, while people realize that they're police officers. And then they said, "Okay, we're going to make a provision so that if you're in this section or you're a part of this organization, then you can carry a firearm."
They don't need to carry out. Damn. Give him a billing for love. No, give
Dude, can you imagine you're being policed by a non-citizen? These
yeah,
people won't be citizens when they're
yeah,
policing.
yeah. They're gonna be telling you,
They've
shut up.
already graduated, a few of them, and I've found out that they're being put on hold. They're not taking the streets yet, but they have fully certified in, I think I
Mm.
want to say California, but it might
Oh,
be
it's
Austin.
California.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
But Austin was looking at it too, because these places are short officers.
Cops. Yeah,
Right,
nobody
because
wants to be
most
cops.
what you said about the military also stands true for civilian law enforcement,
Hmm.
and it's that people can make more money doing other jobs, even guys who um, have family members who are police officers. I met a number of these guys recently where they say, "Yeah, they find out about my background. They go, 'Yeah, man, thank you for oh, thank you, it's cool. Yeah, I'm come from a whole line of law enforcement. Yeah, I had to do something else.'" And I
Mm.
usually leave it alone. Maybe I should pick on that and see what happens. But I usually leave it alone. But I hear them. But it's not noble anymore because the money is not there. You can't raise a family, where you got to work 4 or 5 different jobs in order to
Dude,
make ends meet.
our county is offering starting out 60, 70,000.
Yeah,
Starting
they
out.
better. They
Yeah,
better.
yeah. And
And it
going.
and it should probably make another 20 on top of that. It should have been.
Hmm.
The starting pay should be around 90. You got signing bonuses for guys throwing balls around. They should have. Cops should make more than that at
Right,
least.
right.
You know.
Unfolding Joker. I did not hear about the. Did you see the mediation nationwide that block on the SBR and the pistol brace ruling?
Whoa.
No, I didn't see that. I did not see that at all. Uh,
I'm
uh,
surprised you didn't see that. That's your thing too.
yeah, I didn't see anything come across the thing today on that. Let's go ahead and run an ad real quick. Let's see. We're gonna get Rumble Coffee to sponsor this episode.
Yeah, stick with the
And,
good ones, bro. Don't bring them.
yeah,
The one
Rumble
last week was
Coffee.
crazy.
I know. Um, have you heard of the recent advertisement scandal? Let me break it down. The CEO of Rumble, Chris Popovich, recently released an email from the inspired brands of Dunkin' Donuts. The email explicitly states that the right wing culture of Rumble is too polarizing. In
Mm.
other words, Dunkin' Donuts has a problem with right wing culture and wants nothing to do with it or Rumble. So here's the situation: stop buying products that don't support and start supporting brands that support you. The
Mhm.
competitive coffee brand that we all need to get behind is Rumble's 1775 coffee. This is Rumble's own brand. And for a limited time, Rumble is offering buy 2 bags of coffee, get one free. Okay. Go to 1775.com and enter the promotion code Duncan and get this limited deal. So yeah, Dunkin' Donuts they pulled all their advertisement away from Rumble and said they didn't want to have nothing to do with Rumble. So
Wow.
yeah, screw Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I'm saying? And let your
But they are
money
from
speak
Boston
for
and they're
itself.
from Massachusetts.
Yeah, yeah. Let your money speak for itself.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, it's wild. You think we should play that video right now? You
Do
know what
it,
I'm saying?
man. You got
Yeah, I
one
have
minute
a
to go.
I got a video for you guys. Let me see where did I put it? Okay. This is
It could be your cousin.
yeah, it can be our cousin.
No, yours.
Oh, my cousin.
Definitely be your cousin.
Let me pull some stuff down here real quick. but he's telling a lot of truth. And let's see.
I'm watching Kamala Harris election campaign thing, and I just feel like, let me just say this to everybody out there who voted for Kamala Harris. I think y'all stupid as the motherfucker. Stupid as a motherfucker. She talk about the one thing they go off on is the reproductive rights. Who's in office right now? If Donald Trump changed it when he was in office, it's been 3 years. You ain't changed it yet, but you running off of that? You ran off of it last time. You ran off of giving jobs last time. Who got these jobs? You count DoorDash and this extra shit? Who got these jobs that y'all talk about everybody been getting? Because my mom, my sister, my brother, all of them moved out their house. All of them have moved out their house to move in apartments because it's cheaper. So, under this administration that y'all claim y'all love and she's so good for the country, why haven't they done what they planned on doing 3 years ago? Why they ain't do it yet? Yet they have yet to do anything. They still coming up with these same talking points, and you stupid motherfuckers are still buying into the same dumb shit they said last time. You stupid.
There it is.
There it is. Point.
Yeah, I think he made his point. Let's see if YouTube do anything. Oh, man, I really don't care anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But that's how I feel.
But the sentiment. All right, so I gotta say it. You know, Biden didn't have nothing to do with it, and Trump didn't have anything to do with reproduction. Yes, he may have placed the judges in it, but we all know that was based upon it. And my man is
Supreme Court. That's Supreme Court.
Right. He was a little off on that, but his passion is there, and that's the key. You know, he's trying to motivate whoever's watching and make them think twice and maybe 3 times about what their decisions are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was funny though. You know what I'm saying? He was funny. And you know, there's a lot of guys who look like him are actually saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's mostly men. You know, the majority are men are doing it. And so that's what's concerning them. The black female is going along with the get along.
Not all of them.
Not all of them?
Not all of them.
Okay.
I see. Especially Hotep type, one that you don't like. The Hoteps are really not in step with her.
No,
man. They rather take their chances and, you know, without a gift, and just move on. And you know, I don't have my finger on the pulse, but I watch him. Let me say that. Yeah. And I see him, and I'm like, okay, because you got to understand where they're coming from. You know, what are their concerns, and that's what I think. The more educated voters are, they have concerns, and then when they have a concern, you get past the candidate because and look at the issues. You know, if you can't do that, then you're not mature enough to have a vote. You should sit down on the sideline and maybe watch a few more election cycles and learn something. That's what I feel. I mean, I think, you know, when you sit there and you're emotional about everything and everything jumps up and this and that, and you tell me why, tell me what you're doing, because a lot of times on both sides, people vote against their own
best interest.
Exactly.
Yeah, they do it all the time. They do it all the time. They did it last time.
Yep.
And every single one of those people who voted for Biden, you throw it in their face and they don't want to talk about it.
But you know something that happened right here in the state of Georgia, and I don't believe that it was as big as they think it was. But your favorite politician, she feels that black men let her down.
Right.
And yet there was never proof of that. And what they did find out is that the white liberal female didn't show up the way that they said they were going to show up.
Right. Well,
and
a lot of people seeing the truth
because she came out with all that anti-gun shit, and black dudes are like, "Hey."
Well, look at the VP. Guy's a piece of shit. Okay, he's stolen valor. I mean, big
Yeah,
time.
like
He's
a
on
flag
tape
in the
saying
wind.
his own National Guard command is smoking him. You know what I'm saying? And I mean,
Didn't he bail out like a week before they were supposed to get sent over?
yeah, it was something like that. He would put in his retirement papers, yeah, because he didn't want to trip over his own shoelaces. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the guy's a joke. You know, then he
Mhm.
had the nerve to be wearing a special forces hat. You know what I'm saying? You're not special
Wow.
forces, dude. You know, then came out with some coin. He had Sergeant Major on the coin, and that wasn't even his rank. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? It's like, come on, dude. You know, it's like, dude, you're just so phony. I mean, the guy he's a nightmare. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds
And
like it.
I can't wait for JD Vance he's going to destroy that dude. But I was just reading on X, Kamala Harris reveals that she will be freeing all illegal aliens from detention
Oh,
centers
fuck out of
in the
No
United
way.
States if she becomes president.
No way.
Dude,
No
dude, hold
way.
on. I'll post this. You guys can hear it for yourself. You guys think I'm joking?
Dude, you better please make sure it's at a source that we've all heard of before, at least. Sometimes we find sources.
And thank you for your
Hi, my name is Sally Hartman. I'm a volunteer with the Center for Worker Justice. I want to know, when you become president, would you be committing to close immigration detention centers?
Absolutely, on day one. On day one. Please. And thank you for your question.
Okay, there you go.
No, hit that. My
What?
God, what the fuck? No,
Well,
listen.
I mean, you heard it for yourself. You know, you heard it, people. I mean, there's more to, and see, that's the funny part. They think we don't have eyes, ears, or video. And it's like that asked her about this later on. She said, I didn't say that. And the news won't even stress her or press her on it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's a trip, man. Yeah. So
Okay. Are those the centers where they're giving out $5,000 a month and 3 hots in a cot?
yep, that's right. That's the detention. No, that's the detention centers. She's talking about the ones on the border. When you
Yeah.
bring the people in, you got to hold them till you identify these people, figure out where they're from and all that stuff, and identify them, bring them to the court date and all that stuff. And they stay down there for, I think, for at least a week or two before they release them on the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because there's a difference, because these are detention centers and they're private, and those are like those private jails. So and one of the things we should probably talk off air is we should get us a couple of these
Yeah.
private detention centers.
Yeah. Private jails, you
Get
make
the
millions.
fellas,
You make millions. And
man.
you have the prisoners make the food and you don't even go in there. You know, you hire a warden so they never see you.
Right.
Yeah.
We could take it back old school, have them make cups and license plates.
Yeah. I ain't no, dude. Road crew in the hot sun.
Oh no, see that's Louisiana, man. We're gonna lose too many people.
Man, they were doing that right down there in
Remember my man
Columbus.
from
They got them
Louisiana? I
chain.
forgot his name. He had a
Still got
TV
them,
show.
dude. They still got them chain gangs down there. Them dudes got the leggings on down in Columbus, Georgia. They out there on that road crew with them sickles and doing those things. And you got a guy standing out there with a shotgun and some mirror shades. They still
Bro,
doing
you just gotta go to Duluth. You can see that right. There's a golf course I used to play in Duluth, and I saw that on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's still going on.
Gwinnett County.
Yeah. So yeah. So there you heard it with your own eyes. I didn't even need a source. This video.
Hey, bro,
You
I
know what I'm
listened to
saying?
it with my ears. I heard it with
Yeah.
my own ears.
Yeah, your own
You said you
ears.
heard it with your own eyes.
Yeah, well, you saw it and heard it. So, you know, that's what she said. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So,
just messing with you, man.
Yeah.
I'm reading it now.
yeah. Oh, you read it's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
Hmm.
And seeing that's the thing, then the media is not gonna hit her hard and question her on it. You know, she's supposed to get her interview at the end of the month. And I think they're trying to wait till the DNC thing is over with. You know what I'm saying? And because
wow.
it could still be a surprise. You know what I'm saying? So once she got this thing locked up with the DNC, I guess it's a done deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Then she can go
Damn.
full bore. But the reason why she's not giving interviews, and a lot of people don't realize it, their strategy is they know if she talks, she's an idiot. So don't talk and raise money. And as soon as you talk, everybody's like, they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, this woman's an idiot." You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And the money will stop. They know this. So they're going to raise the war chest now so they can continue to push the propaganda until the end, until November. And that's what this is, raising the war chest. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Because you got to look at when Joe Biden had his debate, they pulled the money. He couldn't raise the war chest. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we need to find somebody else. Who's a sacrificial lamb? Oh, we got this black lady.
Oh, dude, she's talking tough too. She that whole thing. That's why I thought you that whole thing down. She said, "I was attorney general of a border
Mhm.
state. I went after the transnational gangs, the drug cartels, and the human traffickers." She
Mhm.
said, and I guess they were in Arizona that day. Damn.
Mhm.
She said she prosecuted him in case after case, and I won. So I
Mhm.
know what I'm talking about.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
There's
my God. So if you're prosecuting and you know that the bad guys coming through the border like that, why the hell would you close the damn border? Why would you
right,
close those stations? See? That
right.
don't make sense. Let's just use common sense right now.
The border be wide at that point.
Well, yeah. It'd be
Yeah.
every man for themselves at that point. Gather
Yeah.
around, circle the wagons.
That's what they're already doing. We have over 200 million people. There's always coming in
God
the United
damn.
States. Yeah. And they're still coming. They're still coming. Let's get some last minute chats read out and we can close this thing down. Let's
Yeah,
see.
man.
They didn't deserve unfolding Joker. They didn't deserve Lord to fly the Old Glory at any of their events. Nope, because they're all anti-American. Uh, unfolding Joker says stupid comedies. Yep. Dear Sarge, many guys look provisional promotions during OEF or OIF days. They rank up instantly, but had to complete the NCORs within 2 years. Huh. That's some bullshit. And if no, it's not some bullshit what you're saying, Sean. I'm just saying that's some bullshit because they're doing it because of
He's-
wartime.
he was in mid
And
type. He was about to get. He's
yeah,
coming right back.
yeah, I was saying they did that because of wartime.
I know what you meant, but
If
it could be it's a two-edged one.
if he was too busy to blow horses
Oh my! No, he's too busy blowing horses
or blowing
and grooming
horses,
high school boys. He missed out on E9.
yes, he was. And this is the guy who also put tampons in the boys' bathroom.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Whack job.
That don't make no goddamn sense.
Whack job.
Yeah,
You know.
I don't get that.
So you're going to continue to,
High school boys. That don't make
yeah.
sense.
But we appreciate you guys coming through. Let's see. We got 5 minutes for another campaign. I'm not going to wait 5 minutes. What do you think, Al? You want to wait?
I'm available if you are.
All right. Let's keep going then.
Mhm.
And let's keep going for a little bit more. And we're still here, guys. I want us to continue to go on. We're going
Oh, shit.
for- what happened? Read it. Read it.
I
Read
like the way you said that. I
What?
like the way you said that. Al wants to keep going. Big Shoe knows what I'm talking about. I like the way you did that. That was smooth. It was a smooth transition right there. I like that. That was really cool. But yeah,
Yeah,
the
go
last
ahead.
thing that we didn't touch on is that that nut job for the Afghani guy. Same thing. You know, he comes over here and becomes a citizen, and first thing he does is obtain a gun,
Right.
and then
And we,
it blows it and is a fool.
yeah, we're seeing a lot of the foreigners coming here. I'm hearing reports of guys in gun stores. These people are going in and buying guns.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all buying Kalashnikov guns from their home country and boxes of ammo. They're in there. At the shooting ranges shooting, and
Mm-hmm.
they're spending hours in there training. And these guys are gearing up. they're getting ready, man. They're gearing up. They may not have the firepower and the armor and the munitions that most average Americans have, but they have enough to where they'll shoot you in the back.
Bro, and you got to think about this too. What you just said, they have enough. They don't have to have the training when they have the desire, because it's still
No.
going to be a formidable effort.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy part.
And
is
then
that
they,
all
yeah.
these people we've seen come across in these videos, you see all these military age people coming over here, and no women.
no
And,
women at
and
all.
yet we'll be the home team, so you got to defend the women and the children, and get your ass out there in order to put a foot in somebody's ass.
These women said they don't need no man. They can do it themselves. So
Shit.
they can do it themselves. They said that. They say I don't need no man. I don't
You'll
need no
see.
man. I can buy my own. I can buy my own. I got my own job. Got my own money. I can buy my own house. I can do it all. I don't need no man.
That sounds that sounds. Look, I'm gonna go back to 68, 72. That sounds lovely, sweetie.
Right.
Little lady, that sounds great.
Yep. Unfolding Joker, you're 100% right. You know, you got to squad up and increase the chances of survivability and eventually.
Yep. Absolutely.
Got to do. Yep.
And if today's the first day that you heard that, start working on it today, because it's not too late. If you wait and then start calling around, first off, more than likely the phone's going to be down, so there won't be no phone calls.
And your first choice is not your family members most of the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they might have a different ideology than you. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Yeah.
damn.
Or-
Both
or
of us
ha-
have been through that.
Or have felonies.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about, Al.
Yeah, as I said, both of us been through that.
Right. If you Unfolding
That's a
Joker,
good topic.
if you're in the boonies, still have enough to defend your lands if needs to be. Yep. Yeah. Dear Sarge, I should have pre-read. I need to start pre-reading your stuff.
You do, everybody. Yes, we gotta start holding our finger up when sorry starts to talk.
Right. The closest homo
That closet.
Oh yeah, closet. Yeah. Go ahead and read it.
Shout out
'cause it's
that
too
shout out the
far away.
Post nightclub was also Afghan, and he got mad that a Puerto Rican guy gave him the AIDS and snapped. Holy
Is that
shit.
what happened?
Wow.
Is that what happened? No.
Hey, bro, they never said it, but that's a good backstory. I mean, that makes sense.
Oh my
If
God.
I go, you go.
Oh, did he actually? Did he kill the Puerto Rican?
Oh, he shot up the whole damn nightclub. You got somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And unfolding joke, I totally agree with you. All the Gen Z cousins are pretty much commies, and it's been forced into them to share alike.
Go ahead and keep reading it. I'm
Mhm.
second.
The next one is Antifa and BLM supporters cheered on at the fact of Trump being shot. The entire time in Afghanistan, I got a vibe all the dudes were left. Oh, shit. That's a good one, man. I Unfolding Joker, you getting close. We got to preview yours too. He said his entire time in Afghanistan, he got the vibe that all the dudes that were left were gay goat peckers.
Yeah. You know that's in
And
most.
I heard
countries.
that though. The reason why, you remember Lamar, he said the same thing. He said, man, it was crazy that was the vibe. You know, you heard things, and literally heard noises, and it was like, what the and they said they had to investigate, because he was one of those military police type units. But even though he was in communication, that was their responsibility.
Yeah. Unfolding Joker, I feel you. All Gen Z cousins are pretty much commies. Yep. And Antifa and BLM supporters.
Go to the last one. No, you
And
catch
share
up.
to the fact-
Sarge, I got all the way past those. The last one.
Oh, okay.
The Sarge, dear Sarge.
Here's that. Oh, okay. He was a low down.
Nope, other way. Down low. He was
Oh.
He was down low.
Oh, he was down
True
low.
story.
True story. I'm
Talking
reading
about
his
the
backstory, and I'm trying to.
Oh,
figure-
that guy. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I see anything. I got to do some research on this, and you're probably right though. And yeah,
I mean, by
Yeah.
this time, all the side stories, the upside down stories, all that stuff would be out. The different
yeah,
angles that were going on.
right.
And if you get the court documents, it'll probably shed some light on a lot of it too,
Okay.
because
Yeah,
all
I'm
the
gonna have to,
notes and things will be in there.
yeah, I'm gonna have to look this one up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a good one.
yeah. Okay. Let's see if we have a campaign yet. Yep, we do. Let's see. I guess we go with the 5G. Let's
Okay,
see how long that one was. Oh, it's a radiation field. I'm not.
that's what I said. Okay, that's the same one from
Yeah.
last week. Anything with some coffee? What about tea? Any tea comments over there? What about the food, bro? That's a good one.
No, we only got three of them. One says be naked.
Oh, yeah. I think that's okay.
If you're, it says if you're one of the people who use the phrase toxic masculinity because you're intimidated by real men,
Okay,
race,
that's a good one.
or primal instincts. Let's see. Okay, oh, it's a supplement. Okay, let's try it. This looks pretty interesting. All right, we're gonna read an ad. We're gonna do another sponsor of the show, guys. All right, this one here. If you're one of those people who use the phrase toxic masculinity because you're intimidated by real men who embrace the primal instincts, you should probably turn this off right now. Literally, as a man, you're the rock people depends on, and the shoulder to cry on. Firefighter, lover, protector, too many. We at Rumble Creator Be Naked as a brand that celebrates the manhood and championship of masculinity. Men with real balls that share our enthusiasm for a clean, non-woke, agenda-free product dedicated to helping you dominate every challenge of life that throws you at you. Because we know this is a long one, Jesus Christ. Because we know life will always test us, push us to the challenge. So when life kicks you and you need a kick back harder, you need to tap into the primal strength. This is why you need our supplements, Naked Organs. Our signature product will help you unleash your inner beast. Naked Organs come from the purest and strongest animal on earth. The fear, the fearless bison. It is a natural uh, multivitamin powerhouse, delivered endless energy, um, regenerating hormones, health, and boosting testosterone and enhance muscles recovery from natural creatine. Go naked right now and pick up the organs and embrace your manhood. I have something to say on this. BeNaked.com slash and the product code slash studios to use this code studios to save 15% off on your first subscription order. Celebrate being a man, getting healthy, living naked, and putting your hard-earned dollars toward supporting freedom, loving creators like me on Rumble,
That's
not the
right.
woke mob. Yeah, okay, but
Da-da-da.
I wonder, is it bison dick? You know what I'm saying?
Bison dick.
That's what it sounds like, dude. It sounds like you're gonna be eating bison dick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Because
Yeah.
he said it's from bison. Now I take a natural supplement
Cow dick.
that
Oh.
no, it's on it's on Amazon. Can't think of the name of it. Let me no phone. It's not. My computer's not set up for Amazon. Let me look on my phone. but it's a natural. Oh yeah, there it is. It's called. Oh, I just had it. It's called Redwood. Yeah, Redwood by Uzimu. UMZU. UMZU.
Yumsy.
Yeah, Yunzi. Let me pull it up. This stuff is you're supposed to take 4 tablets a day. I don't recommend that, but it's an all natural. It increases the blood flow in you, and this stuff, man, it will change your life,
Wow.
especially as an older man. You know what I'm saying?
Who are you talking to?
I'm not talking to you. But you guys look at this stuff right here. You're supposed to take 4. I take 2. If I take 4, I take 2 of them. I take 2 per day, and I'm bouncing off the walls. If I take 4, I'm probably gonna destroy something. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn.
yeah, I don't even take the maximum recommendation of this stuff. Don't even do it. You know what I'm saying? And it gives you this,
What's the active ingredient again? What's written right there?
Bison balls. No,
Oh,
I don't know. I know it's an all natural supplement. Here it is. Oxides, beetroot powder. That's the active ingredient.
okay.
Yeah, and it is it's not from an animal. You know what I'm saying? This is all natural stuff. You know, I have an issue with the animal stuff because a lot of stuff don't work. You know what I'm saying? But that stuff might work. It might work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking it. I haven't taken it before. You know, and support his stuff. You know, if you need some stuff to take, and support us with that. And but I know for a fact this stuff right here works. Now they also make a testosterone supplement from the same company, and here's Testosterone X. I had a friend of mine who was taking some of that stuff, and they were saying take 4 pills, and he was like, "Hell no, I am not taking no 4 pills of this stuff. You out your mind?" You know what I'm saying? They had it bouncing off the walls, bro, off the walls. Yeah, and you feel it immediately. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's not like you feel it later. You feel it immediately. Just type in MUZU.
I found it.
Oh, you found it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I take the Redwood. Take 2 pills every day. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm out there on the track, man, going crazy. Oh, is something happening in the chat? I don't have the chat up.
Oh my God. Let me see. Dear Sar said Redwood put lead in your pencil, and Unfolding Joker said take the supplement and throw some Barry White on. Am I right or am I right? Am I right or am I right?
He's right.
And then he responded with, "No, I don't know where this guy. I don't know where you are in the world, man, but you are a trip." He said, "To the window, to the walls, to the sweat runs down my balls."
Unfolding Joker, yeah, he was so good. So,
I saw him last night, man. He was hitting him. He was coming out of everywhere. I said, "Oh wow, he's got some experience and knowledge all in one base."
Yeah,
like that, brother. Like it.
Yeah. So it's some good stuff. So it really works. You know, I've been taking them for a year now.
Okay.
Or maybe about 2 years. I've been taking. I heard about it through the internet, and I thought it was a joke. And I took them, and I was like, boom, straight to the track. You know what I'm saying? And I've been taking them ever since, man. And I have pure energy, and I don't feel tired. You know. And,
okay.
I'm hitting the track. I would hit the track tonight, but I got too much stuff to finish up for tomorrow. And and I think the lights go out at 12 o'clock. That's all. That's
in the dark.
Well, I walk in the dark in the morning, though. You know what I'm saying? But my legs.
Yeah, but at least you know it's about to get lighter.
I leave before the light come out. I got you.
Okay. Yeah, that's another whole hour in that conversation.
Yeah. But So yeah, we appreciate you guys. Now we can end the show now, right?
Yeah,
We're good.
that sounds good.
All right. We're gonna end this show. We appreciate you guys coming through, stopping through. It's always good to chat with you guys.
Yep.
We're gonna probably talk about. I don't know. What can we talk about?
Oh man, I wrote down a
Prepar-
couple of comments over here.
We need to talk about some preparation stuff. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Yeah, getting ready. You know, getting your car ready. You know what you should have in it, what you should carry in your car every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What you should carry in your body every day too. So, check us out. And go ahead, Al.
I knew I was going to
He
say
said
the same
preparation
thing, but I pulled back. I pulled back.
Preparation.
I pulled back. I said, "Nah, let him have
Still
that."
preparation age. Preparation for the inevitable.
He knows.
Because this is the reason why I want to probably gear it that way and we start gearing up because we need to get the word out. Everybody needs to be ready. You know what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
said if Trump wins, they're going to cause hell and high water. And if Trump loses, hell and the high water is going to happen. So we're
Right.
looking at hell and the high water in November, either or. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
but you think about it. You know, with 3 months in, do you think that most people will believe if Trump loses? And say, let's just say for shits and giggles that it's a legit loss. She wins fair and square. How many people do you think are gonna believe that?
Not a lot.
Right. And how
Not a
much
lot.
it won't take China and Russia long to flip it and spin it as an unfair election and get it
Yeah.
out across
everybody
all
riled
the
up.
social all the
Yeah.
so yes, there you go. And
everybody all riled
that's
up.
the reason why you have to be prepared. You have to. You
Mm-hmm.
gotta have and you don't have to have, howitzers at the ready and underground bunker, but you have to have a understanding of what ready is.
Mm-hmm. Right. Unfolded Junker said he's a bit outside on the edge of town. Sorta. And told a buddy that he may need to
Yep.
out together, to bug out.
Yep.
Yeah, because somebody's gotta stay awake for guard duty. You know?
Yeah, and not only to stay away from guard duty, but you got to get away from towns and city
Yeah.
centers. And that's the thing. If you're on the outskirts of it, stay out there.
Right.
There's nothing good inside the city when there's pandemonium occurring because most of those people are not going to be prepared. And those are the people we're going to call zombies. Those are the people that are going to be desperate. Those are the people who are going to think going to Walmart at the last minute is a good idea or going to a big box store because they can steal things in it.
Or the local,
Let 'em have it.
not the box stores. They're gonna go to your local gas station to start robbing.
That too.
Taking
They're going to hit all
Ho-Hos,
of it.
Twinkies,
Grocery
food,
stores,
water.
Walmart, Super Walmarts, Best Buy, anything that they think they can get some type of either
Nutrition.
gun stores are going to be the first one. You know,
Yeah.
if you own a gun store and it shit hits the fan, lock up and leave. That's
Yeah.
the best you can do. Because you stand there and try to defend it, you will lose. You're going to have hordes of people coming to it. Hordes.
Yeah.
And you either that or just go in the basement and bring out the full autos and just level them. You know, that's the only way.
Nobody owns those.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I
nobody
know.
owns those.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
nobody
I'll
owns
take your
those.
lead. You're right.
Yeah.
Nobody owns it.
Also, too, we'll see you guys in the range. We got some people gonna be coming out on the 25th. They're talking about doing it out, and
Yeah.
we'll see. And
Okay.
we'll have some fun. That's all I got. See you guys in the range. What you got, Al?
Keep the second alive. Let's pass it on to the next generation.
All right.